Sammy Gravano, let's put somebody in his shoes. He was quiet. He never got caught on tapes. He didn't brag. He didn't talk about murders that we committed in the past, that it's our law. If you do bring it up, you're killed for it. He didn't go against his boss. He was a big money maker. He was a family man. He didn't run around like a lot of us did with women. He was a perfect gangster. That guy was a perfect gangster, and he was quiet. Now he's known to be a rat, right? That's what the journalists around the world projected him as. That's what the gangsters did. But who's really the rat? This guy did everything from Gotti gave him up every which way. And he didn't get a chance to kill Gotti. Maybe if he got a chance to, he would have never spoke. But instead he was in handcuffs, going to do 10 life sentences because of Gotti's big mouth, because he betrayed Sammy Gravano. Sammy didn't betray anybody.
Wait, did you just say if Sammy had the chance to kill Gotti, he would have?
Of course.
He would have?
100%.
Do you think Sammy was a threat to Gotti because the street saw Sammy more as the power guy than Gotti, because Sammy was getting all the context and relay, like he could eventually be a boss, or not at all?
No, because Sammy didn't have an ego. He had no aspirations to take over. He didn't care that John wanted to be up front.
Sammy didn't want to be a boss?
No, Sammy had no...
Was that known?
Yeah, it was known, because Sammy didn't have the ego. Sammy stood back. Sammy only cared about making money, staying with his family.
How much time did you spend with Sammy?
Over the years, he was always around, like I was around. You're watching.
But were you buddies? Were you friends?
No, I wasn't buddies with him at all. I was loyal to the Gottis. So for me to say this, I was a Gotti loyalist. I wasn't a Sammy Gravano loyalist. But if you're going to speak about the mob and honestly in history, history needs to be correct, right? It can't be somebody that's in love with the romance of the Gotti story.
I mean, you said something about the Gottis, which is quite interesting. You said, anything that preserves Gotti Jr.'s image is glorifying the mob. If you're glorifying the mob, you're killing kids, you're teaching kids to respect the coward. You're calling John Gotti Jr. and Sr. a coward. Is that what you're saying? Like they were cowards?
Listen, I'm calling all of them cowards, the Gottis. I'm calling Jeannie Gotti a coward. He was in jail with me. He was my cellmate. I slapped him around in jail. I didn't slap him around and just talk. Here, Teddy Persico was there, Carmine Persico's brother. Mikey Spinelli, a known killer, was there. Patty Della Russo, all made guys. They were all there. Let somebody ask them, did I do it? Did I have Louis Andino from GQ, we used to call him, rob Jeannie Gotti? Did I have James Perry slap him, throw a chair at him? Did I have Mark Giuliani do it? Did we beat up and hurt Ali Calabrese in jail? You see him in The Irishman, they talk about he's a gangster's gangster. Nobody did nothing about it. Why not? These guys were all there with me. Everybody knows the story. So when people say, when they talk, when they don't have knowledge of what they're speaking about, but I'm speaking from facts. And I ask people to look it up. Pete Gotti never used a gun. Never. John Gotti Sr. never killed anybody with his own hand.
John Gotti Sr. never killed
Never with
anybody.
his own hand. It's easy to ask somebody else to do it. Here, I'll give you a gun until you kill him.
Zero. He's never
Zero.
killed. How would you know that, though?
I know everything about him. He's dead. Where's everybody
That's the part. Somebody may say, he doesn't have, you're going after a guy that's dead, he can't defend himself.
Well, his son can, right? He's dead. Let him come out. There's FBI alive. There's so many rats out there. Joe Messina's a rat, knows him his whole life, right? Why isn't he talking about it? Al Diarco, why is he talking about it? There's a million guys out there that hung around. All the guys that cooperated around the Gambino family, nobody put a gun in Gotti's hand ever. These are facts. These aren't, so when kids are looking up at these guys, I'm telling them, don't you open your eyes, because I never opened my eyes until now. And now that I have a voice, I can save kids' lives.